Hello Reds, welcome back to Forever United TV. Welcome back to your evening live stream, everybody. As you can see, I'm doing it a little bit different. I'm bringing you all of your afternoon action so you miss out on nothing that's going on. I'm going to bring you the Man United news straight to you as it is here as well. And I can't stop laughing because I've got Liverpool up on my screen right now. And then Forest have got a free kick about 30 yards out. Liverpool are completely out of all ideas right now. Isak is off the pitch. Scales is going absolutely mental at Anfield. So, look, I've put it into the live chat. I put a little poll up there as well. Can I laugh yet? Am I allowed to laugh yet, or am I going to jinx Liverpool actually coming back in this game? There's 20 minutes to go. Straight after this live stream, by the way, everybody, you're going to be diverted across. We're going to watch the Newcastle City game as well. So, bit of a Soccer Saturday special going on right now here on Forever United TV. But yes, complete up-to-date scores, everything that's going on in the Premier League right now. Video printer at the bottom with the goal scorers. Everything is there for you, so you're not going to miss out on any of the action while listening to the Manchester United news as well. So get into the comment section, give me your thoughts, so let me know what you're thinking. And of course, get in there with the conversations in the community and laugh about what's going on, because the results so far for Manchester United, before we get into the news, I mean, quickly, we have to go there because Brighton have just equalised. Danny Welbeck, as you can see there. The live table is also going to be popping up on your screen. Liverpool losing. Obviously, we're seeing Bournemouth losing at home to West Ham, which I cannot believe. Brighton are level with Brentford. So Brighton and Brentford are not ahead of us at the moment. Liverpool are not going to take us, and neither are Bournemouth at the moment. So the results are going exactly how Manchester United would hoped they would. Obviously, you've got other games to come yet, but so far, so good, Reds. And we'll see these games out well. We're talking live here about the Manchester United news, but yeah, we're talking Gomes, we're talking Ruben Neves, talking one former Wolves midfielder and one current Wolves midfielder. Right now, Gomes is on the end of another hiding from Crystal Palace at home. He is going to be moving, whether it's in the January transfer window, not looking likely with the news that we've got today, unless he changes his mind, or the summer. Minus 20 goal difference, 12 games played, and it looks like another blank for Wolves today. Gomes needs to get out of there quickly from Wolves. But the word is from ESPN today, everybody, that he is not going anywhere in January. We have sort of hinted in previous shows as to what's happening at Wolves. Obviously, Rob Edwards has just taken over. They held out for a bit today against Palace, but Palace now, as you can see, 2 goals in the second half there, are comfortably going to take all 3 points again, and Wolves, nothing. Gomez's situation as it is with Rob Edwards is Wolves are not going to sell anybody on Rob Edwards as he's just come in. Like they need to give him half a chance of survival. Honestly, Crystal Palace at home after the international break finishes, it's probably a game you would have hoped as a Wolves fan you could take something from. By the way, I'm just watching Elliot Anderson boss this midfield right now against Liverpool. It's glorious to watch. It really is. But Gomes on the end of a hiding from Crystal Palace today. But that story from ESPN, it's all over social media this afternoon, and it is the main story regarding Manchester United's potential incomings in January again. We've spoken about who Manchester United might be going for, the Conor Gallagher situation. The Gomez one looks like it is drifting away. It is a possibility, but ESPN today saying that Wolves will not sanction any deal whatsoever for Joao Gomes. In fact, word from the club and what ESPN have said is that they would only entertain absurd offers for Gomes. United are not going to do that. The valuation of him is around about 44 million, as we know. And United are just not going to entertain anything above that, I don't think, because they know that they could get the player cheaper in the summer transfer window. So, realistically, what are you looking at here? Manchester United going out and spending 60, 70 million on Gomes? No, it's not going to happen. United won't be forced into a corner. They won't be shafted by anybody anymore, I don't think, in the transfer market. We've spoken about the structure and management team in place at United, the people that are there working now, and it's a no-go for anybody. Corner here for Forest. Oh, it's another effort on target there, just missed. It's so funny watching Liverpool right now, but Manchester United, we're playing on Monday night, and obviously the look ahead for Manchester United is quite positive. Although looking at results and games right now, United don't really have an easy run any time in the Premier League. It's tough games all the way through. Anyone can beat anybody. And United might need reinforcements in midfield to see this season out. Look, we're all enjoying our Saturday so far. Everything's going well for us, but we are realistic, I think, as a Man United fan base right now, and we know that midfield is definitely lacking in depth and quality. Gomes being out of the equation, it's not so much a big issue for United, but again, it's somebody we thought we might have been able to bring in January that's been crossed off the list. Now you've got Conor Gallagher left, but could a move, and this went under the radar a bit yesterday actually, could a move for Ruben Neves for 18 million be on the cards for Manchester United instead of a Joao Gomes? This is where this gets very, very interesting for Manchester United, because Neves is of a certain age, and that is a cheap deal for a Prem-proven player, although he's not played there for a couple of years. Word is that he wants to move back to the Premier League, and if the offer's on the table, he would go. His wages are crazy at the moment there, but I think obviously that would change, and I think he would have to accept that would also change. But also, when you look at this, you've got to look at this deal and how I don't think it will happen. And again, like, I'm all for anyone trying to put into the comment section an argument for Ruben Neves to come to Manchester United, but it's just not going to happen, I don't think, because he's 28. And Manchester United are not for players. I know 28 still is prime, and it's Prem proven, and this is what we've apparently been looking for. I just don't see it. I don't see it from Ineos more than anything else. I don't think Ruben Neves is the profile of player for United. Look, there are elements that are and do fit what we want, but I just don't think Manchester United are going to go for that age of player who is going to want decent wages and hasn't got longevity in him. And then you can start rating the player as he was. His attitude in going to follow the money to Saudi Arabia at the age of 26, it never really sat right with me. And I know there's a lot of fans that do realistically look at that as a big thing. And I just don't think, oh my days, Alisson keeps a minute, gives White, makes it 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. Oh, what are we watching here, Reds? A complete capitulation of Liverpool. Oh my God. Wow, back-to-back 3-0 defeats on the card for Liverpool right now. They have just scored. They're taking me out of my flow completely. This is defeat number 6 for the season for Liverpool. -2 goal difference. Who's seen this coming? Who realistically seen this coming? Oh my days. Bournemouth, by the way, have now gone level with West Ham, having been 2-0 down. It's all going on right now, and Anfield is stunned. Gibbs White has just made it 3-0 in front of the Kop. A save from Alisson, but Liverpool at 6s and 7s. Van Dijk's on his knees. This is just ultimate glorious TV viewing on a Saturday afternoon. Slot out anybody. I think the writing's on the wall here. Title race over. Completely, well and truly over with this defeat. We've got all the scorers and all the updates up on your screen here as well. This is going perfectly so far for Manchester United today. The only thing that could probably go wrong now is either Brighton or Bournemouth take the lead in their games and United drop down the table a bit. But, wow, Forest and that 2-2 draw that Manchester United had a few weeks ago now is not half looking bad, is it? Sean Dyche is absolutely schooling Arne Slot and Liverpool here. It is ridiculous what is going on. I cannot believe what I'm watching. But look, great news for Manchester United right now. I know the main stories are obviously the situation with the transfers and the news that we're trying to talk about right now. But this is opening up, and I'm sorry, this is something I've never seen coming here. Liverpool look beaten. I cannot believe this. So we are 80 minutes into this game here, gone now at Anfield, and I'm going to come to the comment section on this here. Is anybody else absolutely blown away, laughing their head off at the moment with this? I think it's going to be a surprise for everybody. Quickly, just to get into that news again with Manchester United, Ruben Neves, Joao Gomes, that situation right now. If you have just joined us, obviously there's all of this shenanigans going on at Anfield here right now with Daesh absolutely pummeling Arne Slot. But Joao Gomez is off in January, is the word. You can see there on the scores on your own there and on the graphics that Wolves are losing again today. And I've said this all along. There is always that possibility that Wolves could continue losing under Rob Andrews and it not get any better. Another 5 weeks worth of football. Obviously, you're going to be looking at potentially then Gomez changing his mind. So where I see what ESPN is saying here, I would stay clear of Ruben Neves. I don't think he's the right option. Gomez is. But you've got to ask the question, haven't you? You've got to ask the question, what is going on there at Wolves? And Gomez is playing a part in this as well, don't forget. But I don't see him wanting to stick around at Wolves' sake. If this stays the same, you get to December, let's not forget, Wolves are still on 2 points here. And they look dead and buried completely. I can't remember there being a season. Has there been a worse start to a season or a worst opening dozen games to a season in the Premier League than Wolves? Surely Gomez is going to want out at Wolves, and surely this is going to be something that Manchester United can take care of. I know what ESPN has said, and that is the report that's going out at the moment. Rob Andrews is going to be given that freedom and not be sold from under. Let's just say it like that. So no one's going to get sold. That's what the club want to do, but if Gomez starts to put pressure on here, then I can actually see this developing into something a little bit more interesting regarding the potential of a January transfer window move for Joao Gomes. I'm just seeing Liverpool fans in the stands. Sorry if I look distracted by what I'm saying here as well, but we're preparing for the watch-along against Newcastle against Manchester City. We're going to be covering that right after this show. Just wanted to bring you the update and the news around everything that's going on at United. We covered most of the news this morning in the morning show, so thank you if you have already been involved and watched that one. But this is turning into something of a crazy day and a great opportunity for United here. I'm going to get into the chat quickly. Hopefully you can all join us over on the watch along, which is coming up straight after this show. It's Rival Watch, something we're going to start doing a little bit more here on Forever United TV when our rivals and the teams in and around us are playing and there's an interesting game going on. We're going to cover it. I'm going to watch it as well. So we're going to be talking United while watching Manchester City against Newcastle. Sort of a different vibe here on Forever United TV, something that we don't usually do, but I'm going to bring it in. Bit more of a chilled out Saturday evening vibe. Liverpool chance goals are begging. Now Liverpool fans starting to walk out of the stadium as well, everyone. It's funny. It's funny watching this. It really is. Let's see. Are they crying on the telly, Adam? Oh, Graham, mate. They are absolutely beside themselves. They don't know which way to look right now. If I use the word gobsmacked, I think that's probably the best description I could give, mate. It's glorious. It really is. Brighton have taken the lead, unfortunately, against Brentford. They've come from behind. Goal has just gone in. I'm just going to check this. It should be up on our screens anyway as to who's got that goal. But yes, Hazelwood has scored for Brighton in the 84th minute. Fulham have also gone in front. Joao Jimenez. Good result for United again. Another team in front of us losing. Brighton obviously are going to move up the table and I think ahead of Manchester United, if I've got my points correct. The table will pop up again on the screen in a moment. But yeah, we need Bournemouth to be held up now by West Ham. That's one team in the round us dropping points. Brentford and Brighton could have gone either way. It's one of them games. But at the moment, Liverpool are 11th in the league table. And indeed, yes, Brighton are now up to 5th, which shows you how far you can move up the table with a good win. Palace 4th, Brighton 5th right now in the league table. United still got a game in hand and can overtake both of them with a win on Monday night. It is hotting up. But as you can see on your screen, the shock surprise result of the day so far is definitely Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. Into the last 5 minutes of this game, it is a absolute madness, this right now. I can't believe what I'm watching. Liverpool in the bottom half of the table after 12 games. Wow. As it is at the moment, unless something substantial happens tomorrow with the Aston Villa game and the North London derby, Manchester United, if nothing else happens now in the last few minutes, should be in the top 4 come this weekend. Definitely level on points with whoever's in the top 4 anyway. So, yeah, exciting day, really, for Man United. Sunderland losing as well to Fulham. Again, I sort of picked this in my predictions for the weekend. It's crazy. It is this league table right now and what's happening. But all of a sudden, Sunderland do look really comfortable, are down in 6th, and could be as low down as mid-table by the end of the weekend's action. This is what this league table is right now. Brighton were bottom half of the table and are now 5th. And basically level on points with top 4. They haven't looked good at all season. This is what this is here. This is the opportunity. Elliot Anderson is about to whip a corner in here again in front of the Kop. Oh, that's a great corner. Straight into Alisson there, though. But again, just looking at the table now and how it's moving around, it is a fantastic opportunity for Manchester United. Alisson's a busy of the 2 goalkeepers here as well. Don't forget, everybody, we're going to be moving across. Just wanted to get the news out on this show in particular, so giving you your updates on the potential transfers. There isn't anything else, but I thought I'd just go live and just have a little bit of a laugh at Liverpool's expense. So quickly before we go across, get some comments in, everybody, because then we're going to be concentrating on Man City's trip to Newcastle as well. Slot's getting sacked in the morning, says Stu. Liverpool got lucky against Aston Villa, gave them 2 goals. I can't wait to see Slot's face at the end. Isak must be the biggest flop this season. He's not even being picked by Sweden anymore. I mean, Liverpool have got a few of the biggest flops of the season. Biggest transfer flops have to all go to Liverpool's. You spend over 400 million and make your team 20 times worse. I mean, Chiesa, who was the unwanted man, has come in on the pitch here today for Alexander Isak. This is how embarrassing it is for Liverpool right now. It's absolutely shocking, but it's glorious. Thank you for the gifted membership, London. I love that. Into the last couple of minutes here right now. Checking through all of the other scores and everything that's going down. I'll keep you up to date with everything that's happening. 2-1 Brighton, 2-2 Bournemouth. Good results for Manchester United so far. Not really damaging us whatsoever. We're still in the top half of the table and can't really be budged from there now, I don't think. And it's all laying it out there for us to go and take advantage of. There's a picture here of Anfield right now. 88 minutes and there's what looks like as many people in the stadium as there is outside of the stadium right now. Who's seen this season coming for Liverpool? Oh my days, this is remarkable. It really is. I can't believe how bad they are. They're absolutely appalling. They really are that bad. And United, I think here, by the end of this weekend, I mean, we should be 4 points ahead of Liverpool. Now, if I asked you as a Man United fan, start the season, 12 games in, level dozen games into the season, 12 games into the season, I lost my way there a minute. Man United would be 4 points ahead. 4 points ahead of Liverpool. You would be like laughing at me right now. Is it 4? Is it 3? I think it's 3 actually. But yes. Christmas decorations and everything going up at the moment. Oh, seeing empty seats in Liverpool is glorious. Oh no, not again. We can't have 4-0. This is too much. It's too much. They're into the box. There's a chance. Oh my God. Oh, desperate defending from Liverpool. Elliott. Oh, Gibbs, White and Elliott have absolutely rinsed this Liverpool midfield. It is embarrassing what's going on here right now. Oh, Elliott's in the box. Deflection, and it's a corner. You might as well just go home now, Liverpool fans. This one is over. But yeah, something a little bit different this Saturday afternoon. There isn't any news really going around. We've covered that, and we're just having a bit of a laugh here with Liverpool. But like I said, do make sure that you get into the comments who is actually coming across and who is having a bit of the watch along. Newcastle against Manchester City with us this afternoon. We can talk everything that you want and bring up any subject at all in that watch along straight after this show here. Sean Dyche, the old dinosaur, absolutely schooling Liverpool here. Yeah, I know we need to win, but I'm still laughing at Liverpool. I'm telling you, even if we lose, we can't even drop below Liverpool, but we won't lose to Everton. I'm confident we're going to do this week, this Monday. I had Liverpool down to win this game, though. Didn't see this happening. Liverpool, chance to pull one back. Sells saves it. A clean sheet at Anfield and a 3-0 win. Wow. Dyche is dancing on the sideline here, you know. Come on, see it out, get this done. Anyway, checking through all of the other news, really it's about Lisandro Martinez as well for Manchester United. That news is that he will go through some more tests over the weekend, so today and tomorrow, and that will determine whether he's going to be in the Manchester United matchday squad this weekend for Monday night against Everton. So plenty of time to assess Lisandro Martinez, plenty of time to get through everything that's necessary for him to determine whether he is going to be fit for the game against Everton. Most people and everyone in and around Manchester United at the moment are saying that it looks pretty much nailed on that Lisandro will be back at least in the matchday squad, and that's going to be him and the way that they're going to integrate him back in. I don't think he's going to start. He might not even feature. It depends how the game is going. This is just word from in and around Carrington, but I don't think United are in any rush to bring him back anyway. It's going to be a this time. I think someone mentioned it on the show the other day. Actually, this time a lot more, I think, organised and properly done in terms of recovery on injuries. When it comes to centre-backs anyway, we definitely don't need to be rushing anyone back. It's not necessary, and United are not going to risk Lisandro Martinez in any way, shape or form. So, yeah, don't expect him to be in the starting lineup or anything like that. There's no need. This Liverpool game looks pretty much... Well, have you seen the stadium? It's like it's actually already over. But chance for Liverpool. Gotta be. Oh, it's a block. Brilliant defending. Still going. I don't think Slot's managed to balance this out at all with what he's done. I think it's a complete mess, the Liverpool setup. Another game where Florian Wirtz has done absolutely nothing. And I think quite rightly he's going to be well and truly under the hammer here, I think. I think he's well and truly on the block, Arne Slot. He's got to be. It's got to be. Going through all of the other scores and everything that affects Manchester United. Results are coming in now. Bournemouth, Brighton, Palace, Sunderland. All them games today could affect Manchester United. Liverpool have lost. It's over. Final whistle has gone. But Manchester United, at the end of Saturday's fixtures anyway, sit 10th in the league. So we aren't going to drop into the bottom half of the table before we play anyway. Liverpool beaten today. They've not taken us. Sunderland beaten today. We can catch up with them. Brighton have won and Bournemouth have drew. Good result for us, the Bournemouth one against West Ham. That definitely wasn't one I expected to come around and be in our favour this weekend. But look, it's fantastic. It's good for Manchester United. Just to go over the news again, everybody, before we fly across to the Manchester City watch-along with Newcastle, a Rival Watch new show that we're going to be doing every so often here. We're going to be watching the City game while talking about everything else that's going on, keeping an eye on all of the news. Bit of a chilled-out Saturday evening show for a change, everybody. We're usually talking with games going on in the background anyway on the news show, so let's just watch it and let's enjoy it ourselves. But yes, great results so far for us today, apart from Brighton, really. That's it. It's been a good day so far for Manchester United. But the news anyway, this afternoon, Saturday afternoon, there isn't usually much anyway in between games or on game weekends, but it looks like, well, maybe not, but Joao Gomes looks like he's definitely not going to be allowed to leave Wolves in January. That's the word coming from ESPN. Ruben Neves could be a shock £18 million move for Manchester United. Noise is coming in on that. Not for me, I don't think. I don't think that's the right way to go. My point from this was Wolves lose again today against Crystal Palace at home. So is there a chance here that if Wolves keep on losing, Joao Gomes might just force a move anyway and not want to be part of this? Because Crystal Palace at home is a game you thought Wolves would have won or fancied their chances in. Not the case today. Again, that is 12 games, 0 wins, rock bottom. Wolves are relegated. I think we can officially say this now. Joao Gomes to jump ship in January? We will see. Right, everyone. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to finish up the show, and I'm going to see you all across on the next live stream, which is going to be here on FUTV. You're going to be redirected now. We're going to do a special on the City Newcastle game at St James's Park. We're going to be talking all United stuff. I've got some announcements to make on that show as well. So get involved, people. I'll see you over there in just a moment. Cheers for watching this one. Give the video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next live stream in just a moment. Cheers, everyone.